Hey guys, hope you're all having a wonderful day today and welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam and this is Phil, and we got some more Olivia Newton-John for you today on the heels of the Grease song that we did last time.
Are you excited? Because you were excited about Grease.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited about Grease because I love Grease. I'm not really too familiar with her songs outside of Grease, so this will be interesting.
And that's why we arrived today, because on the heels of that video, you guys in the comments were saying you had some recommendations for Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
That she actually was a very prominent figure in film and music. Unfortunately, passed away, I think, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, you guys are saying it was wild that we didn't know anything from her catalog because of how popular she was.
Yeah.
I did recognize her face, I said, in that last one. I think, what was it, Sandy that she played in
Grease.
the movie? So I did recognize, her face somewhat. I didn't know from where. But anyways, we thought we better check out some of her catalog because you guys were hyping it up so much in those comments. And I figured Sam probably wouldn't be opposed to it if she liked Grease and, you like that vibe in general. So let's see if maybe that's representative of the way she performs.
Yeah, I like her vocal. Like all of her songs in Grease, I thought she did awesome. So.
All right, well, let's see if that holds true on this one as well. Remember to hit that like button if you enjoy this, guys. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Come take my hand. You should know me. I've always been in your mind. You know I will be kind. I'll be guiding you. Building your dream has to start now. There's no other road to take. You won't make a mistake. I'll be guiding you. You have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. You have to believe we are magic. Don't let your aim ever stray. And if all your hearts survive, destiny will arrive. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. From where I stand, you are home free. The planets align so rare. There's promise in the air, and I'm guiding you through every turn. I'll be near you. I'll come anytime you call. I'll catch you when you fall. I'll be guiding you.
I feel like that microphone is so tiny.
Yeah, it's different for the times, that's for sure.
Yeah, I feel like this is giving heavy 80s vibes.
Yeah, do you remember the exact date when this was released?
I believe 1980.
1980
I
on the
think
dot?
so. I think it was from a movie that was in 1980.
That's correct. It was from a movie in 1980. And Xanadu, I believe. Xanadu. I'm not sure.
I don't know how to say it.
Don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm sure you guys will correct us in the comments, as
Yeah.
you always do when I say something wrong. But anyways, back to Olivia Newton-John here. What are your thoughts on the song overall? You said the 80s, right?
It's
I
gonna
would
be 80
agree.
vibe for sure.
100%.
For sure. Her look, the sound, all of it. It's got kind of like that synthesizer sound in there, right? A little bit more of an electronic sound. I feel like I'm having a little bit of a weird situation because it's almost like
Oh, guys, calm down. She's having a weird situation.
not a bad situation, but it's almost like because I only know her from Grease,
Right.
it's almost like in my brain I'm seeing like Sandy, not Olivia Newton-John in the 80s.
So
it's
you
like
haven't taken a little bit of
it's
time
almost-
to adjust here.
yeah, it's like Sandy does the 80s. It's kind of like what I'm seeing opposed to like just Olivia Newton-John performing.
Of course, yeah, because
You know what I
that's
mean?
just your first impression from her has been that. So
Exactly.
at this point, this is a completely new version of Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, so it's like from knowing her sound and like it's almost like her character, right? And in Grease, she's such this like innocent, whatever. So I'm like almost like seeing, like hearing in my head that from her voice, and then also seeing like she cut off all her hair and got a headband. You
She's
know
a
what I
little
mean?
more sexualized in this
Yes,
image, right?
exactly.
They're using her, good looks and
Yeah, and she's giving like this seductive eye
Yes.
and like, yeah. So I
That's-
mean, she looks great, she sounds great, but I'm just like, for me, it's an adjustment because I'm like, Sandy? It's almost like, if you guys are a Grease fan, it's like when Danny sees Sandy for the first time where she's like all done up. Like that's why I'm like, Sandy?
So Sandy is transformed to Olivia Newton-John on
Yes.
this one for Sam, and it's
Yeah.
been a little bit of a shock, but
But no, I think she sounds awesome.
yeah, she's definitely got a great voice. I
Mm-hmm.
actually find it interesting, though, with this song in particular. I think that the melody is what really sticks out for this song.
Yeah,
between
very
the bass
unique.
and the electric guitar, the
Yeah.
way they've layered that and the way it pops and stands out off
Yeah.
of her vocal, I think it really sets the tone for the hit record vibe,
Mm-hmm.
and probably why this did so well in the charts. I feel like the melody actually is very, very important to this
Yeah.
song, and
I even
clearly,
feel like the riff there is like pretty unique. Like it
Yeah.
sounds very different.
yeah. And so, obviously she's a great singer,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that, that's a compliment to this song. And you guys may disagree, and that's entirely fine. I'm not saying like, she's not a fantastic vocalist. So far from what I've heard, she's doing her thing. But I just was really kind of caught off guard by how much that was sticking out and how catchy it was immediately. Only 2 minutes into this song, I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I could see that getting stuck in my head, but more from the melody component. But it's cool to get, like you said, a little bit different perspective on the heels of the
Yeah.
Grease version of her, right?
For sure.
All right, let's get back to it.
There's promise in the air, and I'm guiding you through every turn. I'll be near you. Come anytime you call. I'll catch you when you fall. I'll be guiding you. You have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. You have to believe we are magic. Don't let your aim ever stray. And if all your hopes survive, destiny will arrive. Bring all your dreams alive for you. Bring all your dreams alive for Have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. Have to believe we are magic. Don't let your aim ever stray. And if all your hopes survive, destiny will arrive. Bring all your dreams alive for you. Bring all your dreams alive
Leave her with her staring into your soul. So it's very interesting as well. The back half, was listening a little closer. I felt like there was a combination of each decade in this one, and that you mentioned the 80s, which was definitely prominent, but I do feel like number one, her image looks kind of hippie-ish to me. You know, the way she's got like this headband vibe, and the music. I mean, that's probably pushing it with her image being a hippie vibe. But
I get more of like the 80s like workout girl kind of like headband and like leotards with the short shirt or the long shirt, like kind of.
Yeah, I guess you could see that for sure. Anyways, coming back to the music though, I feel like they combined the harmony aspect of the 60s and leading into the 70s with her vocal there. And then they had the electronic synthesizer usage of the 80s, like you were saying, but they also had this like blues rock groove between the electric guitar and the bass riff that they kind of combined all into one on this song, which is interesting, and that's obviously overlaid with her more pop vibe vocal. So it's a cool composition in that regard. It's very unique, right?
Big blend. The only thing I'll say is that like listening to it in the second half, because you had mentioned it halfway, like how much the melody stands out to you. I feel like her vocal, like she sounds really great vocally. I just wish her vocal was sitting a little bit more predominant in like the sound of the song or the mix of the song, because I feel like her vocal sounds great. It just almost sounded a little bit soft in comparison to the instrumentation. So I feel like because she has such a great vocal, if it was a little bit more prominent, it would give like more highlight to her talent, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been just the compression that they used maybe on her vocal a little bit, and I think they may have had a little bit of reverb in certain sections, and then that could also play into the harmonies that they were using, which made it stand out in certain portions a little bit more. So I do agree with you. There were sections where I feel like she had a strong vocal, but it maybe wasn't coming through in the mix as much as you would have liked to have heard. But that could have been done on purpose, like I said, for the single component. So it was good, though. It was cool. Like I said, it was an interesting introduction for me, because I don't know much about her at all. You know her more from Greece. And
but this I think is, like you said, this is the 80s, right? It's the 1980s, so this is definitely like a while after Greece, so she's definitely older in this. Yeah,
for sure. This is well into her career at this point, right? But it was cool for you to see a different side of her, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. Well, that was it from us on this one. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the comments down low. Let us know if you want us to check out any other Olivia Newton-John, and make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Come back tomorrow. We drop 2 more videos. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.